Aha! You want more Path of Achra? I got you. Let's do some more Path of Achra. So it's been a bit of a struggle since that first win. I have a new plan. At least I have a plan to make things interesting. What I'd like to do is I want to I'm gonna pick some random stuff. We can just like dabble. That much isn't going to change, but what I'd like to do is look through the prestige classes and see what the prerequisites for them are, and maybe if we die early this run, I'm going to make a note of a prestige class I want to shoot for in the next video, or potentially this one depending on how quickly we die, and we'll just shoot for that, because my theory is a prestige class, if you are eligible to take a prestige class, my theory is that run is doing pretty well. That the prestige classes are kind of like the intended strategy builds for certain characters. So what we do is we extrapolate, is we look at what a prestige build requires to get that build, and then we basically build on those skills. We look at what they need, and then we just give them double. Just double it, double it and give it to the next prestige class. So that's my plan. I got a pen and paper here. I'm going to make a note of a prestige class. The reason I'm doing this, by the way, is that I had a quick look at some of the achievements that I got, and I noticed that there was an achievement for winning the game with every prestige class. Now, is that going to be like, that's going to be varying in its difficulty. I'm sure that there are some prestige classes that are very difficult to win with, but at least it gives us some kind of idea of what to shoot for. It gives us an idea of what kind of build we can expect. So I think that that'll be pretty interesting. We did get a whole whack of new like classes and cultures and gods to pick one. So let's consider some. Prayer grants healing, deal pierce damage, and upgrade your offhand weapon. Okay, so this seems interesting. Plus strength, plus dexterity, extra life, extra speed on attack or block. If single-handing, deal pierce damage to 2 enemies in a 2-tile range. Damage equals 10% of your offhand hit. Upgrade your offhand weapon. So this is interesting because it offers both benefits for you to have an offhand weapon, and it also gives you benefits for not having an offhand weapon, for single-handing. So we could try something like, we could try Pallas, as of defense and craftiness, was once the divine guardian of lost Shuparuk. So let's try defense, the defense god. Did I do Peltist? Apply mark to all visible enemies. Peltist was, is this the one that has range? I don't really want to like retrace my steps. If I should have made a note of which class I won as. I think I won with like the only ranged hero I had at the time, and it might have been Peltist. Yeah, ranged tactics. Okay, so let's not do that again. It might be that they're very viable with Pallas. I'd like to think that all classes are viable with like, gods in some way. Hooded fighter devoted to the purity of skill. Dagger hood vest. 20% chance to deal plus 200% physical damage. Per point of dexterity, plus 20 damage dealt to adjacent enemies. Seems interesting. I have a funny feeling they don't really care about defense as much. Maybe they do. I don't know. If on attack or block. We could try something like this. I mean, this does give us dexterity and life, so it is malleable. And then we want to pick a culture. So I know that's not what that is. It is a culture. I was right, actually. Wanderer from the northern Filth Valley feeds on affliction. Has a lot of resistances, but is very weak to lightning. That's interesting. On being dealt damage, apply 5 doom to 1 enemy in a 5-tile range. On attack, heal yourself. Oh, that sounds really good, actually. Heal equals target doom plus sickness plus bleed stacks. Okay. Per stack dealt 5 damage. This is a fairly complex culture. They've got a lot of life. And they've got, well, they've got some speed, not a lot. We want something with high dexterity. Let's consider the cull. I think I already did the cull, or at least I tried to do the cull, and it didn't work out so well. They have a lot of speed and a lot of dex. Let's try it again. I mean, nothing's saying we can't try it again. All right, here we go. Oh, let me take a second here. I'll read the poem. O pilgrim in the trench of slaughter, heed when all nations preside, none preside. This is history, extinction, the lone administrator, until a cowled shape, formlessness embodied, raises his hand. He raises his glimmering hand, O Achra. O Duhad, O sacred flood, O changed a rippling earth. All right. So for now, I might, since I've got a huge whack of dexterity, I might start just taking strength right away, because we definitely want to have strength, even if we specialize in dexterity. So we gain evasion, as we move. So we basically never want to stand still. But just to be clear, attacking does not mean we are standing still. We want to get rid of this guy. We'll get some more strength. We do want to also take some abilities, but let's look at our prestige classes first. So let's maybe look at or consider one. This, I guess that border means that's the one we got a win with. We want to consider one that has a lot of dexterity. Per point of dexterity, lightning damage. That's kind of interesting. Requires 25 points between lightning and martial. Okay, that's a viable option. We could do lightning and martial. I have a funny feeling that would work out well for us. Astral. You know, rather than me like sitting here, well, death and psychic. Psychic has always been a weird thing for me. I always regret taking psychic. Let's do lightning and martial. Let's like shoot for this. On attack, deal 100 lightning damage to the target. On dodge, apply 2 charge to yourself. Charge per stack plus 5 damage. This seems really cool. So let's we are going to be taking martial, and we're going to be taking lightning. Maybe we want to take martial first. Per skill level, plus 60 block, plus 30% block from each wielded weapon. This seems good already. So let's take something like that, because we do want to block. Perform a number of 50 damage hits against an adjacent enemy. So we'll take something like that. We also want to take a lightning ability. Apply spark form to yourself. When applied, this effect replaces and inherits the stacks of any current transformation. Plus 30 speed. Attack range set to 1. Block and armor set to 1. That sounds bad, right? Because then you're not blocking anymore, but your speed is insane. Per stack, deal 10 damage, lightning damage to all units in a 2-tile range on attack. I mean, that sounds really cool. We just took a block ability, so it doesn't really synergize with that, unfortunately. Summon a number of ball lightnings. I do like to have one summon. On initial attack, perform a number of extra attacks against the target. On attack, deal lightning damage in a path to the furthest enemy. On lightning damage to an enemy with 100% life, perform a number of 100 damage hits against the target. Number of hits equals skill level. This hit bypasses all defense and uses your main hand damage type. That sounds really good. On hit, apply charge to yourself. Gain +1 speed per stack of charge on self. Charge per stack plus 5 damage dealt. 50% removed on standstill. This seems like a very good skill for us. Oh, I guess I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. All right, so we got charge applied per skill level, gain +1 speed per stack of charge on self. This is good. It synergizes with our build. I don't know if guard was actually a good move, but let's see if there's other. +50 dodge, +50 hit if total weapon size is less than 5. Plus 100 pierce damage against targets with over 75% life. Interesting. On dodge, perform a number of extra attacks. This seems like it would be good for us. So let's take that. And we can consider taking electrokinesis. On adjacent hit, deal lightning damage in a straight line starting from your position. On non-adjacent hit, deal lightning damage in a path to the target. On dodge, like, this seems really good. Seems really, really good. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Someone was saying that if you hit tab, it'll attack the nearest enemy, which is kind of nice. I am going to be... oh, that did a lot of damage to us. Let's heal. +1 charge. Oh, heal your equals your block. Well, thank goodness we actually have some block. I don't know if killing those worms actually gives us any XP. Let's add one to our dexterity. All right. Yeah, tab will apparently kill the closest or attack the closest nearby enemy. Apparently it'll do it even if you don't know where that enemy is. That's an interesting potential exploit. And it also grabs all of the items on the screen and then goes to the exit. So that's kind of nice. And 2 encumbrance. We don't like encumbrance. 11 encumbrance. Good lord. Oh no, it's inflexibility we don't like. I mean, we don't like encumbrance either. But we can take some of it. On dealing pierce damage, 50% of the damage is dealt again as poison damage. This is, right now, it's just a dagger. Deal pierce damage to the target. 150 pierce. 300 accuracy. 5 block. We do have benefits for wearing a second, having a main weapon. Perform a number of 50 damage hits against, like, yeah. I think that we could have a second weapon. Weapon size is 5. Don't we have a benefit for keeping our, keeping that low? Not sure where that would be. Apply to evasion. Where is the... I think that was an ability that I was looking at. I think we want to keep our weapon size low. So I think for now... maybe just keep things as is. I don't know. I don't have a good enough understanding. Oh, this is new. Tab switch lands. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's kind of nice. So right now we have what kind of resistances? Poison, death, blood are our main ones. This guy, well, we already know we can fight that guy, and as I've said before, sometimes it's really, like, it's better to just fight the devil you know that you can kill. This will give us on standstill, which we don't care about. This would give us a pretty good gold plating. No longer removed on being hit. I don't think that's very good for us. This is massively encumbrant, but it applies flame. None of these are really good for us, I will say. This guy, traits revenge. This ice beetle is generally pretty nasty. They have 10 speed. But what do? Deal 20 ice damage to all adjacent units. Maybe I'm thinking of a different lad. Maybe that's fine, actually. Let's just do this one, since all of them basically kind of suck. I really want to raise our evasion as much as possible. So, like, at the beginning of these stages, it might be a really good idea to just, like, walk back and forth a little bit. So we gain stacks of evasion for plus 20 dodge. Obviously, healing between levels is going to be a very good idea. Extra dexterity is probably going to be a good idea. Extra speed is going to be really good because the more turns we have per turn where the enemy can't do anything means we'll have more opportunities to gain stacks of evasion or dodge, I should say. So we can just do like a back and forth a little bit. Well, there's really not much going on there. Do we want to wear this Tushi? Resist poison on standstill. I mean, even though it doesn't really do anything for us, it has armor. It's actually fine. It gives us some poison resistance, which could be good. But I'm not gonna build it up or anything like that. So what do we got here? We got the green tower, which I don't think we should take on. I'm not feeling very confident about our build. This is a good weapon for us. On initial attack per empty armor slot, perform an extra attack against a random adjacent enemy. Could be good for us, actually, because I don't know. This is the kind of build, if we really double, triple down on dodge, we might not need all that much armor if we're never taking attacks. However, this guy sucks, as I recall. He can, like, kill you dead. Teleport to a random location, apply 5 stasis to this unit. Prevents teleportation. On teleportation, heal. Teleport to the player, perform an extra attack against the player, and apply stasis to this unit. I think we could probably take it on. And I have more faith that we'll get through that than the green tower, so we may as well try. Oh, we are gonna have to dodge a lot of range attacks. Luckily, we are dodging pretty well. And I believe we attack every time we avoid an attack or something. It's weird. Also, we should take another ability. On dodge, deal lightning damage in a path. Well, this seems really good, especially if we're dodging a lot of attacks. What is this one? Per skill level, plus 50 accuracy, plus 30 dodge. On dealing pierce or slashing damage, deal lightning damage in a path to the target. Sure, why not? Those all synergize. Yeah, so now we're doing, like, every time we dodge an attack, we're doing massive damage to people, which is really nice. So we're really gonna have to double down on that. Like, we are gonna need to have infinity dodge, so I'm putting all my points in dexterity. We can just avoid this lad, build up our evasion, and do some damage to him passively. It's really cool, actually. So we have a pretty good weapon option here. On attack block, if single-handed, deal pierce damage to 2 enemies in a 2-tile range. Damage equals 10% of your offhand hit. Okay, let's just try wearing, like, having this in our offhand. Apparently that reduces our speed somewhat. Is it? Yeah, our encumbrance is slightly higher. That's fine. Our speed is actually absurd right now. Resist poison on step, remove scorch, corrosion, doom from yourself. That's actually really good. Actually, I should also look at what we have, because we got some new things. On dealing death damage, on being dealt damage. Nah. I like this because removing status effects on step seems really good. What are our other options? Nah. This seems really good. Now, obviously, yeah, entangling touch is not great for us, as I understand. Apply 6 entangle. Okay, that's only if they touch us, though. And they don't have range, and we have insane dodge, so we should be good. Well, we did get entangled, unfortunately, and now that's doing some pretty nasty damage to us. Might need to heal with a prayer. Wow, that sucks. How do we get rid of that? Let's take 1 strength so that we get our speed back. God, that sucked. That's gonna suck every floor. It's only if they hit us, really. If we dodge all of their attacks, then they'll never get to apply that on us. Okay, that worked out. We still haven't seen one of the enemy types. Boulder fists. We'll take more dexterity. Feel like I just took some damage. Yeah, we're entangled. Shoot. We got our new prayer. Deal 50 damage to the closest enemy. Repeat in an amount of times equal to your total weapon size. Plus 1 charge when you block. That's interesting. All right, let's heal and then tab. Oh, we're gonna be taking damage. I wonder if I can get rid of it. Oh no, there's still enemies on the screen. That's why we were still taking damage. Shoot. Okay, remove Scorch, Corrosion, and Doom from yourself. This seems really good. Perform an extra attack per empty armor slot. Well, I don't know if we care about extra attacks as much as we do about dodges. So I'm gonna put this on. Oh, that's plus 7 encumbrance. Oof. Never mind. Empower Clay Deb. I think I like this Clay Deb. And this increases our block and max life. We're definitely gonna improve that a few times. Yeah, we want to avoid encumbrance. I'll try and take some speed. Don't take that out of context. I'll try and get some more speed. But yeah, we're gonna really. Oh yeah, I hate this guy. This is the guy that sucks. On hit, encumbrance. Oh, weapon size is huge. What is this helmet? On game turn, if enemies live, heal yourself. 10% of max life. That does not sound great. Got a couple of weapons over here, which is good because we can improve our weapon. This guy resists slash, death, curse, corrosive touch, protection, death. I think that's okay because we can remove those things. Penetration. Let's just go here. I know I should be like looking at every enemy type and then seeing what they do, but I'm hoping that I've got a feel for the game a little bit at this point, but I also like, you know, I'm just kind of like winging it for now. Should I take? I really feel like we should just keep doubling down on dexterity. Like obviously strength would be nice. Oh, we took a little bit of damage there. We really only have to worry about at game turn, because most things are not going to have the same like match speed as us. Speed begins to lose effectiveness as it approaches 100. Each point of speed above 100 is added to your hit. This may be the first run that actually sees that text. Oh, I should have healed before I moved to the next floor. That was dumb. Again, I should be moving a little bit to gain stacks of evasion, because that's just like free dodge right there. I might want to increase willpower for damage. So these are... Oh, this is a pretty good weapon for us. On attack, if your total weapon size is less than 5, ignore the target's armor and block. Wow. We could pull that off, actually. I don't know what's going on with my voice. Okay. Let's try this in our main hand and see what happens. And we also want to take some more skills. Plus 50 dodge, plus 150 hit if total weapon size is less than 5. That's the one. That's what I was reading. On dodge, perform a number of extra attacks. This one's apply charge to yourself. Gain 1 speed per stack of charge on self. Charge applied equals skill level. Let's take another point in this. Because that extra speed is going to help immensely, and if we don't have to do as much running around to get it, then that's amazing. We don't care about those. Gain 10 block per stack of inflame. On attack, apply 5 inflame. That's kind of nice, actually. We would like a better helmet. On dealing damage to yourself, we don't care about that. These all kind of suck. We have resist lightning, which we don't want. These guys are resistant to blunt, but weak to psychic. I'm not sure if let me have a look at this guy. Deal 25 blunt damage to adjacent units. Deal damage to the target. How's their speed? It's 6. Oh my god. Yeah, this might be the call. Feeling pretty good about this run. Wait, how do we gain charges? On hit. Oh, it's on hit we gain speed. Oh no, these guys deal fire damage when I hit them. Oh, this is gonna suck. I have to not hit them and just deal damage passively via my, oh yeah, that guy hurts when he steps. Okay, that wasn't great. Oh, we need to do some more blocking if we want to gain this raise prayer stacks here. And the reason we care about that at all is because having an extra full prayer stack means that we have an extra life, which is really good. I don't intend to use this. So it would be good. Oh man. Man, those guys suck. This was not a good call. Oh god, we're almost dead. Like, I think we're gonna make it. Ow. But it's gonna suck. What does this do? Oh, 10 fire damage on game turn. Please. Oh god, there's one more. Oh no. Let's just take a vigor for now. Try and do some hits so that we can raise our speed. Like, we're doing some pretty good stuff here. I didn't know. I thought. I guess they have a 6 on speed, so they don't move exactly on game turn. Okay, I think that's the end. Usually it's the end when you get your items. That was not great though. This guy sucks. This guy sucks. This guy sucks. We're not doing the purple tower. It would be cool. I would like to do the purple tower. Oh, this guy, I'll never do this guy. He can go straight to hell. I hate him. So that makes our decision. Oh yeah, we know we're like super good for these guys. So we're like very good here. I'm gonna start raising our strength a little bit. Yeah, and so we are. I'm not confident. Like, I'm not confident we're gonna get to the end of anything here. But right now I'm feeling pretty good. Just right now. That's it. Ice gloves. Wouldn't be bad to have some lightning stuff. Let's see if there's another martial thing we could take. Per level. Plus 40 armor, plus 20% armor from each worn armor. Plus 2 encumbrance. Could be okay. We want something that gives us more speed. On dealing lightning damage to an enemy with 100% life, perform a number of 100 damage hits against the target. I wonder if this stacks with like some of these like dealing lightning damage in a path, because that sounds pretty good. Plus 100 hit on adjacent attack if two-handing. No, we're not two-handing. Perform a number of extra attacks against on standstill. We don't care. Per skill level, per empty armor slot, plus 10% hit. Scales off equipped weapons, plus 10 or 50 armor, plus on being hit, perform a number of extra attacks. There's interesting things there, but I don't know if it's going to work for us. Per skill level, if single-handing 2 bare fists, we're not. So per skill level, plus 100% or plus 100 accuracy on attack if attack range greater than... Nope. Wow, there's not a lot of martial skills that we can use, but maybe this one. On step, initial attack, perform a number of extra attacks against an adjacent enemy. This one, this is the one. We need one more point because it's very expensive. But good to know we have one. This guy's immune to lightning, so not very good for us. But, you know, I've always said that, you know, 90% is not immune, you know? This guy's very weak to lightning. They have pretty low... I don't like fire. What does this guy do? Oh, he's fire and blood. On game turn, being dealt damage by an enemy, he summons. Apply 3 bleed to 2 enemies in a 2-tile range on game turn. Inflame to self on allied death. Perform an extra attack. This guy kind of sucks for us. So I might go for the other one. The rewards are also greater over here. Speaking of rewards, we should really look at what we've got. On step, apply inflame to yourself. Plus 8 encumbrance. That sucks. Right now our encumbrance is greater than strength per point. Our strength is 9. Oh wow, our strength is only 9? So if I wanted to wear these, I would have to raise our strength like another 8 points. Oh, plus it's in flexibility. Nuts to that. Can we sacrifice this? Plus 20 max life. That's not really that good. On attack, apply freeze to adjacent enemies. That's not good. Yeah, I think we're gonna sacrifice a couple of these. Definitely, we're sacrificing the on standstill. Oh wait, did I not? Oh, I didn't wear this because I don't have enough encumbrance. I really do need some more strength. This is kind of a bummer right now. Doubling down on dexterity. I mean, honestly, what I should do... Yeah, this was a mistake. We're gonna die. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. I should have taken it as red when they... I didn't know they were ranged. I really should have paid more attention to these guys. Okay. I kind of want to try this run again. I think what I need to do to make this run work is I need a good piece of armor that's like on every single empty armor slot X happens. I wish on this end game screen, by the way, I could look at like click on the enemy and see what they're all about. That was unfortunate. Like, that was a pretty good looking run that I kind of squandered. I think I want to try that run again, like exactly the same run. I might try a different god, because obviously my dude's all about dodging and not so much about blocking. Create divine grass terrain in a path to the exit. Divine grass increases your healing. On summon, create divine grass terrain in a 1-tile range on game turn. If an enemy is on divine grass, apply 10 entangle. That could be good. That could be really good actually, because then that'll make them slower and that'll make my speed better. Humbaba is obviously good. It gives us dexterity. Ooh, Tengri. We just got this. Plus 10 speed. Prayers grant healing, purge, freeze, entangle. sickness, and deal slash damage in an area. Per point of speed, negative 10 armor, negative 10 block, but plus 10 dodge. On step, per fully charged prayer, deal slash damage in a path to one enemy in a 3 tile range. This seems like a perfect choice. It's obviously a little bit risky, but it could be really good. So let's try that, and we'll try the same run on the next episode. If you're enjoying this series, definitely hit the like button and consider subscribing for more content like this. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.